Okay, now this is a question for you. Let me now you're hearing me? Can anybody reply?
Yes, A is you are in the straight line. You are not neither up or nor down. And
Okay.
the B is
Okay, يعني I'll get your answer for A. Let other people answer the rest. So the first one, our colleague, your name, your good name?
Muhammad Yunus, your colleague at Schellenberger. Yeah.
Oh, well, this is a very يعني good opportunity والله to see you, Yunus. I'm very
But I am well integrity only.
Yeah, okay. يعني this is Muhammad Yunus, one of يعني gurus in well integrity. He was our workmate in Saudi Arabia, the same location. Very honored and very pleased to hear from you, my brother.
Thanks, Wael. Nice talking to you.
You are welcome. Okay, so this is the first scenario that you have this parallel appearance that you can maintain or hold your angle because you are in okay. So what if the B, if we have B, somebody else?
B means we're dipping down.
We are cutting down, right? Okay, what is the action should be taken?
You're cutting down gently in the second column.
We cutting down gently or we cutting down aggressively?
Gently. And the first one was aggressively, and the second one gently.
I think it's vice versa. The first one is A. We are talking about which scenario?
Yeah, at the top you see it's a sharp, sad face.
Okay.
So it means that you're cutting down sharply because the acute angle of the sad face. The second one,
okay. I answer this. Please answer the second one. B. Number B.
Number B. You are still cutting down, but in the angle is slightly gentler than the first one because the sad face is gentler than the first one.
Okay, Mr. Sulaiman, let me clarify something. Here, you are not cutting down aggressively. Here, you are cutting down in the first scenario, which is A. You are cutting down gently, not aggressively. Right? You are cutting down gently. Here, you are cutting down aggressively. So the first one, you are cutting down gently, then maybe you are in a good situation and you can, we have something like you are cutting down and you are like this, touching the, and maybe this is your, and this is your target. Here in this situation, you start cutting down slightly and you became parallel to your target. So what is the action here? If we want to take a geosteering action, should I build, should I drop, should I maintain my geosteering angle?
Maintain or hold.
If you are in a good reservoir, you maintain it. If you are in a good reservoir, you maintain it.
And you are in a good reservoir till now.
Yeah, then you maintain.
You have to hold.
Okay, so the right answer is to hold your inclination, not to hold forever. You hold until you get any other surprise. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the second scenario, which is B. What happened here? I need interaction from our colleagues that I didn't hear from them till now. Please give.
We're cutting down. We're cutting down, so the decision should be built up.
you are what?
We were cutting down, so the decision should be built up.
Okay, we have to be careful because we are still cutting down. That's why we need to adjust our angle to build up little bit, because you are entering your target, and if you maintain cutting down in this situation, so you may have something like this. So you may enter and exit from the bottom. If you didn't build the angle here, if you didn't correct yourself like this, you may exit from the bottom of the reservoir, because you are going or cutting down, your angle is aggressive. So the landing is very, very, very critical in geosteering. Yani, one of the most important stuff is to land in a right position. Then you start, if you landed right, then you can start get your decision in a calm situation. Okay, this is about that.
Well, how could I differentiate between aggressive or gentler entrance angle from the shape image?
From the shape okay, from the shape you have this one. Now, as I mentioned, here you are getting larger amplitude like this, means that you are cutting down gently. Getting harder يعني less gentle amplitude, or يعني الامplitude is not like gentle like this one. So now you are cutting down aggressively.
So what?
So let me answer first, Rami. You are getting here. Okay. Now this one is sad face. Sad face here, it's become getting like very wide here. يعني, let me take the mouse here. So you here you're cutting down, but you start getting parallel appearance. So now this is gently, you are just scratching your target. But here you are still going down. You are still getting down. You are cutting multiple layers now. You cut this one, you cut this one, you cut this one, you are cutting this one, you are cut, and then you're still cutting layers. Cutting layers, you are counting down. You are passing through different layers. You didn't even stay in one layer like this. You are still cutting layer and going down. This is what I mean by aggressive cutting down. Okay, next question.
Are we talking about horizontal beds or dipping beds?
This is a very tricky question.
Yes. So as you mentioned in this example, I think we are talking about horizontal beds. But in the dipping beds, things becoming more different than this.
Okay. So yeah, because this is Islam, right?
Yes. This is,
I wouldn't mention this situation, because if I mention this situation in the beginning, I'll make it more complicated for most of them, because they will not. Because I'm in different courses, I'm facing too much challenges to make the people understand the difference between cutting down and cutting up, and try to use drawing and make different illustration to make them understand firstly the difference between smile and sad. So now I'm trying to fixing one aspect, which is the layer, and changing the angle of the drilling. But the thing, it might be different. I didn't want to make it more complicated, because if I make it more complicated, maybe some people will get lost with me now. Why? Because the situation that Islam is asking about, if I have a layer like this, and you're drilling like this, so the depth of the layer itself is changing. This will be another challenging position. But let's make it here in this situation that you are dealing with a constant depth layer, and you have the same direction of drilling, and you want so you got already your depth of the layer, maybe 2 degrees, 3 degrees, either up or down, and your rule now, خلاص, you make the depth of the layer is fixed, and your intervention is to correct the angle of the drilling.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You. Sorry, I'm jumping too fast.
No, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no, this is a very good question, by the way. Okay, let's get into the third scenario. I need somebody else.
I can answer.
Okay, go ahead.
If you still build up, you will miss the top of the reservoir, so you should start off drop or build down.
Okay, so if you continue, you mean if you continue like this, you are still building up. Building.
Yes.
That means either you didn't reach. You need to drop the angle aggressively because you are in a bad situation. This is what you mean.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, this is just a quick exercise in how to take a decision. Till now, I didn't mention the depth of the layer, but what geosteering guy will do is also will calculate the depth of the layer. Yani each sine wave you have, you will get how much amount of depth you have of this layer, and you know this layer is dipping up or dipping down. So you are going in which direction. This is also more complication we will face during geosteering. If I spend days explaining to you this item without practicing, it will not be that easy. So you need to practice to see different examples for images, and you change the angle by yourself.